Let us begin now. Welcome to Multicult. Thank you for joining us. We're just settling in. We're taking a look at the altar. We're letting people join us. We're taking our time. Welcome, Gabriella. Welcome to Multicult. Just giving a few minutes.
Elle, do you want to join on the Zoom call where Alyssa's reading a poem?
Great question.
No, we didn't.
Do we want to join on this Zoom call? Yeah, I think so. Can't wait to hear Alyssa read her poems. Yeah, taking a deep breath. Returning to grid view if you so choose. Hi, Maze, welcome. Hi, Felicia, Gabriella, perhaps Alex. Hello, my name is Lark Lyra Lou Hill. You can call me Lark, you can call me Lyra. I am the master of ceremonies at Multicult, and that's where we are today. I'm so happy to have you here. So happy to see your faces, or not. If you choose to leave your camera off, that is so totally okay. If you want your microphone to be on or off, totally okay, up to you. I do want to let everyone know that we are recording this meeting, this ceremony, and so by turning on your microphone, by turning on your camera, you are consenting to being a part of that recording. Full disclosure. At Multicult, we gather to create a space together where anything goes, where we can embrace and explore mystery, where we can have fun in the space of not knowing, in the open and absorbent state of curiosity. And we always begin these rituals with a little grounding. A grounding means we get into our bodies. We remember that we are physical beings here on Earth. So before I invite you into your body, first just take a look around your space, wherever you are on this planet. I'm sure there's maybe walls nearby, perhaps some plants in your vicinity. Maybe you can feel the ground under your feet. Yeah, I see a nice plant behind Alyssa. I've got some tulips over here. Beautiful. And yeah, just look around, see the light. What's the light doing where you are? Maybe breathe in through your nose. Do you smell anything in your own home? And go ahead and like pat your body a little bit. Just touch your arms, maybe the back of your neck, chest, legs, wherever your body wants to be touched, wherever your body wants a reminder that you know that it's here, go ahead and give it a little pat. Yeah, that's nice. Welcome, bodies. And then we're going to just take 3 deep breaths all together. In through our nose, out through our mouths, starting now. Slow and gentle, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more. Breathing in and letting it go. Welcome to Multicult. Okay, now that we're here in our bodies as much as we can be, let's connect to each other through the screen or through the astral plane or through the in-between, whatever you want to call it, however you want to think about it. The fact remains that we are all here paying attention to the same thing at the same time. We may not be in the same city or the same time zone, but we are focused simultaneously together. And that's all we need to create a container to hold us together. So if your camera's on or off, I invite you to extend your arms. Sort of reach out from side to side and imagine that we're all holding hands in a big happy circle. So beautiful, so joyful, yeah. You can go ahead and reach out and you can give a little squeeze. Hello, nice to see you. Yeah, to whoever is there on your right or your left. And just feel that little zing of connection passing through our nice big web. What a beautiful group we are here today. And then bring a little bit of that back to your heart. For the next 52 minutes, we are here in this bubble we've created for ourselves. And we get to decide what is included here and what is excluded from this space, because we are all powerful, magical beings, and we can create whatever boundaries we want and need. That's what we're doing right now. And we need an intention, right? Like we need a shared goal, something to aim for together in this space. Multicult always has the same intention, and perhaps our wonderful Spork can post it in the chat for us. Yes, we make home in the unknown. This is the intention of Multicult, embracing the mystery, becoming comfortable with uncertainty and open space. Let's say it all together, out loud. We make home in the unknown.
We make home in the
We
unknown.
make home in the
We make
unknown.
home in the unknown.
Home in the unknown.
We make home
Home
We make home
in the unknown. Amen. So mote it be. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Enough of that stuff. Let's talk business. Here's what you can expect today. Very shortly, we're going to begin our guest sermon, which is when the special guest speaks whatever they have on their heart that needs to be heard. Today, we're so fortunate to have Alyssa Hyde Martinez as our special guest. So I'm going to hand over the mic in just a few minutes, and we'll spend 10 minutes listening to Alyssa. After the guest sermon, there is a feelings portion for another 10 minutes. This is a kind of a group improv where you are invited to do whatever you need to do to feel some feelings. And I'll explain more once we get there. The third 10-minute portion is a choose your own adventure where you can either take a nap with me in the main room, you can sit with the altar in the altar room and show and tell. Perhaps you have an object you want to talk about as well to contribute to the altar. Or you can visit Alyssa in the Q&A room and hear from our esteemed guest. After each of those 3 10-minute sections, we return here to the main room, and time allowing, we play a short game together. Then we close our circle until the next time. It sounds simple, but it often can feel quite complicated. So before we dive in, I just want to ask you some questions, and maybe you can reply in the chat. We just had a new moon yesterday. This week is the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. That means it's the longest day of the year. Do you have any things on your mind for these holidays? Juneteenth is also tomorrow. Perhaps you will be celebrating. Yeah, what's up with the holidays this week? Did you make any new moon wishes? How are you planning to spend the longest day of the year this Wednesday? I'm planning to get up at sunrise and watch the sun rise, probably then take a nap, and then also watch the sun set. In my tradition, that's one of the ways that we honor the longest day of the year, the summer solstice. What about you? What are you up to? Sunset walk on the 606. Beautiful. I love that. Remember, it's never too late to make a new moon wish, too. A Fae picnic at the abandoned zoo. That's amazing. An abandoned zoo, yeah. On a hike tomorrow morning? Cleaning up, that's very good magic. Yes. Well done, Narin. Any other wishes? Any other feelings, thoughts? Anything you don't know?
I don't know what I'm going to do for solstice yet, but I made some intentions for the new moon. And one of them was to build healthy relationships with the different parts of myself. Very Gemini.
I love that.
Zone.
Yes, Gemini new moon, healthy relationships with all of our parts. So mote it be. Thank you for sharing that, Maze. And welcome, Rachel. I know there was some confusion with the meeting passcode today. I'm glad that you all figured it out. Gabriella, thoughts are staying present and releasing harmful thoughts. Embracing grounding, spending time with loved ones in the sun, on the beach. Yes. Now is the time. I hope that feels really, really good. Okay, thank you for sharing, everyone. Thanks for being here. Enough about me, enough from me, enough about everyone. That's nonsense. We can never hear enough about everyone. We are the parts that make up this whole. And now I want to welcome my friend, A.Martinez. Alyssa is an incredible artist, a poet, a visual artist, a mother, a community and arts organizer living in Chicago. Her work is a practice of noticing, learning, and remembering. Rooted in the everyday, her work aims to be a, perhaps anxious, attempt to not forget the moments on this earth and the important stories we carry through sights, smells, and sounds, as well as human and natural knowledge. Alyssa and her 7-year-old kid use parts of her artistic process, foraging, nature walks, field recordings, conversations with grandma about her childhood, and more. And the resulting work is an opportunity to learn more about each other, about our history, and about the natural and cultural world around them. In addition to her creative practice, Alyssa also works as an arts administrator for music performance organizations. And you can find out more about Alyssa's practice and events at alyssahydemartinez.com. And now, take it away. Welcome, Alyssa Martinez.
Thank you, Lark. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of the space today and share with y'all. And I also want to just give gratitude for my mom and my sister being here with me as well. So when Lark initially invited me to do this on Father's Day, you know, I was very happy to accept, because this day is often one that comes with a lot of mixed feelings for me. My father died when I was 13, so 21 years ago now, or more. 14? I don't know. Anyways, 21, 22 years ago. Yes. And yeah, and you know, grief is a strange thing, and I believe that experience taught me about grief and introduced it as like a very integral part of my being, which, you know, is complicated, but also I appreciate, because it gives me a lot of opportunity to explore, you know, in this context, I'll say, so the unknown, which is, you know, the process of grief, the process of connecting with those that are no longer with us physically. And I've been thinking a lot recently about this phrase, how to speak to the dead. So a lot of my work right now is surrounding that. But I was feeling in my feelings today. Today was a Father's Day that I was feeling sad about. And I miss my dad a lot today. So I wanted to read this poem that I wrote a while ago, but I don't get to read often because it's longer, and you know, it doesn't always have the context or space to be in many spaces. So if you'll join me for a little bit of grief, a little bit of talking about death, then I would hope for you to be there. This poem is called After. 1. The bed. Your eyes almost wandered. Under flesh, the stomach fermented, gaseous and taut. Esophagus, purple thinning tentacle. A wave of your hand, because you could not speak, whispered raspy. Experts on death suggest the body attaches to pain. A gray light from the window around the bed frame. The sheets covered like limpid paper. A body lingers hollowed in bed. Dad, there was nothing else. What else was there to say? We were exhausted. Your smell, maple syrup into urine. Your room, chemicals from a bottle, from a box. We were the disgust we were ashamed of. Your body, decaying echo. Abdomen swollen, balloon skin, impossible to hold. Three. There are 3 types of dying breaths. Yours, shallow half breath, body breathing itself, when the brain stops, when the heart stops, eyes barely open. It is uneven breathing, uneasy, a new concentration on our own breath to somehow write yours, as you mouth the words I learned to read. Then eyes unclosable. Four. I quiet myself in another room. The vagus nerve regulating larynx for speech. I forget how. Sound waves occupy molecules, their movement, dissipating space. From where does this energy come? We resort to pointing, Resigned to staring at long, chalky walls, I cannot say it anymore, and you cannot hear it. With eyes closed, the body transfigures to slipping downward to bed. To where does our energy go? Five. If we measured in hours, the hours capture cavities hollowed by minutes, and so on down to stillness until barely anything. Division slows the brain. I think I am the gridded picture window outlining the portrait of the front yard. I am this couch I sit on, but I am surrounded by air, by house, the space between houses. Atoms emerge from inconstant quantums. Then we were barely anything at all. Six. The mind, it thinks nothing. Functions of heart, lungs, esophagus, bowels do not reach the brain. Nervous system processes in the spine. Poorly, the stomach acid circling, the solid stomach no longer finite. We are no longer eating. Reptilian brain, the body walks itself. The impression of floating, the legs move forward. Passive branches the brain in waves, a gap within the walls and one beneath the skin. We wonder what it is like not to feel this, the body growing another layer, tree-like spiral. We are covered in loss. Seven. Then we began. Synaptic blood, the crying looming, not pinned to origin, it possesses us. The entire body, the brain counters, in an attempt to balance, ability to weep is lost. Eight. Afterwards, the ears search sensitive, threshold lowered so even the dank whispers of the house break invasively into us. Leveled senses relearning the world. A laugh cracks the hush too loud. And those people, the visitors, how they laugh at all. Nine. Early April and the ground unfrozen, still saturated weight of the winter. The grass still stunted and brown. There are soggy spots from where the piles of leaves rotted for months under the snow. We go outside and open our eyes after sleep. The air listened today. No one out this morning but us. I walk from stairs to fractured pavement to patchy yard. I sit on the stair, the outside as I remembered, with the sky fogging to soft granular blocks. That's the end of that one. And I forgot to do this before, but I wanted to show you a few pictures that I've been looking at today that I wanted to show you of my dad. This is like one of my favorite pictures.
Oh,
That's me. My dad, Luis Martinez. That's his name. I look so much like my kid. Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah. And then me and my sisters. He was a good dad.
So handsome.
Very handsome. He was a baseball player. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Luis Martinez, yes. Oh,
and
sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just gonna ask was that the full 10 minutes?
Yeah, but if you have more to say, we're here to hear it.
No, that's okay. I have this other thing that I can, it was just if I had more time, but it's not essential. It's another problem. But yeah, that was it. And thank you for I know that I didn't I tried to preface it that it was kind of dark, but I know that Father's Day can be hard for a lot of us for different reasons. And I always think about the fact that a lot of us either can't or don't have relationships with a father figure, and how we navigate that world in our when we're reminded of it, or just in our everyday, how we're able to fulfill parts of that, how we search for it in other places, or how we in the work that I'm trying to do and how to speak to the dead, how do I connect to that father that I do and did have. So
Thank you so much. That did not feel like 10 minutes to me.
yeah, it's a lot in there.
Yeah, I feel transported, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I invite anyone who's willing to either use your body on your camera if you feel comfortable turning it on, or use your voice and your microphone to just make a little noise for Alyssa. Yes. Snap, 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 snap.
Those
Twinkle,
are
twinkle,
kisses.
twinkle. Yes, kisses. And Jason wrote in the chat, thank you, Alyssa. I lost my dad in 2020, and Father's Day is really difficult for me as well. Yeah. Maze says, thank you for the intimate heaviness. Your grief process you shared with us was beautiful, and I feel like offers so much to others grieving. I totally agree. And all of this is appropriate in this space. We choose what to place in this container, and we hold it gently with respect and grace. And I welcome your dad, Alyssa, and I welcome everyone's father figures, inner dads, favorite daddies, whoever it is. Here's to healthy fatherhood today. So let's take these feelings and mush them around a little bit. This is the central portion of Multicult, and it's pretty weird. If you haven't done it before, don't worry. It only lasts, I say, maybe we'll do 8 minutes here. And I have some invitations for you. So once we begin this feelings portion, you are welcome to move away from your screen. Maybe you want to step into a different part of your house. Maybe you want to smell some flowers and come back. Maybe you want to write in your journal or draw or dance. Maybe you want to keep writing in the chat about whatever is going on for you. Maybe you want to close your eyes and breathe. It's up to you. I only ask that you continue to sense as part of the whole, remembering that all of us here together are creating and holding this space as a group. And so we have responsibility to the group. If an emergency occurs and you need to leave, of course, that's all right. But I do invite you to be with your feelings and be with our shared organic feeling space. You never know what might come up. After this section, we'll have about 10 minutes to integrate those feelings. And that will happen in about, 6-7 minutes. So take it away. Do as thou wilt. Let's feel. Let's begin. We are covered in loss. We are covered in moss. Photograph of family. Memories take many forms. The screen reflects. What are they writing? Am I the only one who feels this way? Am I the only one today? I am feeling grief and calm. A sacred space for us to feel. Remembering our dads. Calling our inner parent. Feel it to heal it. A friend told me that cats transmute emotions. center. Still feeling, of course. Always feeling. Welcome back. Still breathing, of course. Always breathing. Welcome back. Welcome tears. Welcome fears. Welcome fun. Welcome feels. Welcome friends. We have 10 minutes now to integrate these feelings in 3 different spaces. You can stay here with me in the nap room and lay down for 10 minutes. You can choose to visit Alyssa in the Q&A room and talk about the piece that we heard today, or whatever else you want to talk about. Or you can visit the altar room and check out the altar, perhaps share some other objects. Sorry, Naren, I just realized I was going to ask you to explain this part. My bad. Next time. And I want to remind everyone that you can always move between rooms. You can go into a breakout room and come back to the nap room. Whatever you need. Trust yourself. Okay, I'm going to open those breakout rooms now and set a timer for 10 minutes and lie down. Here we go. Welcome back, everyone. Hi, welcome. Thick with feelings today, absolutely. I think, oh yeah, did everybody get back? We got everyone? Okay, cool.
Wait,
All right.
Spork, were you in the middle of a sentence? Did you finish your thought? I know we got taken.
Oh, thank you, Alyssa. No, just expressing the heaviness of today and how many feelings there are. That's about it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alyssa, for making space for Spork. Very important. One thing I love about Multicult is that we all have each other's backs here. And we also like to play at Multicult. We always try to close out with our last few minutes with a fun game. So I think we might actually have enough people who have chosen to show themselves that we could play numbers game, which is deceptively simple, but a big hit on Zoom. You may have played it as a child in PE class. Numbers game is where everyone tries to count to the number of people present without talking over anyone else. So if you'd like to play, go ahead and turn your camera on. No pressure, no need. Spork loves numbers game, and she might just watch today, and that's okay too. So I see Maze, Narin, Rachel, Alyssa, and myself. That's 5 people. So that means that we're going to try to count. Oh, 6. I see Jason. Okay, that's 6 people. Where Jason wants to, everyone wants to play numbers game. Okay. We're going to try to count to the number 6. Each person says one number. There is, okay, Spork, yeah, you're in. We've got 7 people.
Nice.
Spork loves numbers game. And yeah, if 2 people talk at the same time, then we have to start over. It's pretty simple. Does anyone have a question? We can do it, Maze. We can do it. So there's no rush, right? We have all the time we need to count to the number 7. Take a deep breath.
1.
2.
3.
4.
5.
6. 7.
Wow. Yay. Wow, that was so good.
Oh,
We're really good at the numbers game.
We're so synced up. Do you want to play again? Do you want to try to count to 14 since we're so good at this?
Yeah.
We've never done this at Multicult before, where we double the high number.
I'm feeling like we should do that.
Okay,
Let's do
Alyssa
it.
says yes. Okay, one more time. Breathing in, tuning in. Let it begin.
1.
2.
3.
4.
5.
6.
7.
8.
9.
9.
We did pretty good.
Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Okay.
Relax. Let's go again.
We got this. Oh, thank you, Felicia. Thanks for being our witness. Okay. We're aiming for 14. That means everyone's going to say a number twice. Okay. Settling. Maze, does that make sense? Like each of us will speak twice. Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
1.
2.
3.
4.
5.
6.
7.
8.
9.
10.
11.
12.
13.
14.
Yes! Amazing!
Maze, it was like on my tongue, but
Wow, this is a multi-cult world record.
Yeah, world record. Incredible. High five, everyone. Yes. Wow, I am truly deeply moved. Yes, we're in tune. That's right. Yes, we're synced up. Feels good. Feels good to be able to hold whatever. All of it. Big and small, insignificant, significant, fleeting, ancient. Feels good to hold that together. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here and holding this together. I want to deliver some specific gratitude to the Multicult team. I want to thank Jason, the altar keeper. Make a little noise for Jason. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, Jason. Some thanks to Spork, who has assisted in the direction of Multicult since 2018. Yes, make some noise for Spork. Big thank you to Narin, our video wizard. Did you see those effects? Incredible. Woo, 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 woo. And a huge, enormous thank you to our special guest today, Alyssa Martinez. Ow, 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 ow. Woo-hoo. And thank you for coming to Multicult. Thank you. Thank everyone for being here. Also thank myself. Lark Lear Lou Hill, Master of Ceremonies of Multicult. Yeah. Humbled, grateful to be in your service, at service. The next Multicult virtual ritual will occur on July 9th. That's another Sunday, same time, 1 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central, 1 hour long. Our special guest on July 9th will be Tyson Thurston, the former musical director of Multicult, who will be joining us to talk about harmony and disharmony and playing some original music and bringing things in and out of tune. So that's very exciting. And yeah, that's also going to be our last MCVR of the season. We're going to take a summer break, and then we're going to return in the fall. And if you would like to stay on top of those updates, you can follow Multicult on Instagram at the Multicult. And you can also sign up for the newsletter to receive email updates. And that's the best way to keep track of when the next rituals are happening and who the next special guests will be.
I would also like to say something about July 9th, is that
yes.
we will be in the same city for that. I'll be in the same space as you.
That is
co-host
correct.
the event.
Yeah, special Alter edition. Alter comes to Chicago. Who knows what shenanigans we might get up to? So yeah, mark your calendars, July 9th, save the date. I'll see you then. Please take good. Oh, before we go, I almost forgot. Let's feel again into that circle we cast at the beginning, that container we created, where we reached out, where we remembered we're all focusing, same place, same time. Give a little squeeze. Feel that hand on the astral plane. Yeah, take a look at these beautiful faces smiling around us. Gratitude to the web that we create. And we're letting it go for now. And taking whatever we need back into our bodies and giving it back to the earth. Have a wonderful day. Happy Juneteenth. Happy summer solstice. Much love to all of you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, Kitty.